family. Good top of the day. I'm going ahead and say this, y'all. Y'all got to ride to work with me, huh? Okay, listen. So, I was thinking about something. And I'm going somewhere with this. When Tut was little, y'all wouldn't believe it because that's the sweetest boy ever. But let me tell you something. Tut was like one. Into that one, Tut went through this phase where he would cut a whole monkey in these people's stores and stuff, right? And I would be like, what the world? Like, excuse me, sir. And so what I realized I would do with him, and I'm quite sure everybody gonna have their suggestions, and I would have did this and I would have did that. Hush, I'm glad you did it with your kids. I'm telling you what worked for mine, because he's 7 years old, he's still living. I ain't in jail. So I think it all worked out. So Kaden would get in the store, he would want something, I'll tell him no. He would act a pure whatever in these people's store, cut the whole fool. And what I realized I started doing was my no meant no, and that was the end of that conversation. I ain't try to hush him, I ain't try to do any of that. And I know people in the store probably was aggravated, but you know what, it is what it is. Life happens, and they got over it. They probably told me off in their head, and it was fine. I could care less. But what I was going to do is I told that boy no, and that was the end of it. And what I wasn't going to do was get frazzled, frantic, and shut down what I went in that store to do. It was still a no, and I kept on moving. Guess what I started seeing? After a while, he realized that his tantrum, his crying, his screaming had no burden on my decision and not flow with what I was doing. So you're going to take this no and we're going to keep it moving. Now, I'm not going to tell you we did not have a conversation in the car at home, but I'm telling you in that moment, I continued to move and ignore him because he was screaming and crying. And although it may have disturbed everybody else, he was trying to get my attention. But my no meant no. Why am I telling you this? Y'all better stop letting grown people have these tantrums and go off and flip and hit tables and talk crazy to you. And then it sways how you operate with them because you start begging and bowing down to everything they say because you don't want to deal with their tantrum. I promise you, if you stand on business and your no meant no, and you're very clear about the expectations, and you stand there and you keep on moving, they will realize that game works other places. It won't work here. It won't work here. Let's do everything in decency and order, my people. If your no means no and your yes be yes, stand on it. And be all right with it. I promise you the tantrums will stop or they'll get on. All right? Y'all have an amazing day. Put that tip in your pocket. All right?